Newsweek, 13th of March 2024, as India's Modi visits a disputed border, China fumes. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the disputed region of Arunachal Pradesh, which Beijing asserts is South Tibet, has infuriated an antagonistic China. China vehemently denounces and firmly opposes the visit of the Indian leader to the east section of the India-Pakistan border. During a daily press briefing on Monday, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Wenbin stated, "We have delivered solemn representations to India." The visit to Arunachal Pradesh prompted China and its neighbor to lodge a diplomatic protest, which escalated tensions regarding the contested boundary. According to China, Modi furthered the unresolved territorial dispute and bolstered Beijing's long-standing fictitious claim to the area. Despite Beijing's ongoing territorial claims, India has maintained control over Arunachal Pradesh since 1962, when it and India engaged in a bloody conflict over the issue of control. The region is currently a part of India. The diplomatic dispute arises amid escalated military tensions resulting from the long-standing land border dispute between the two dominant Asian nations. In the midst of simmering tensions, China and India are constructing strategic infrastructure along their shared frontier to bolster their military advantages. China has historically opposed Indian leaders' visits to Arunachal Pradesh to assert its territorial claims over the region, known as Zhangnan in Chinese. Since June 2020, the Chinese and Indian armies have been in a protracted confrontation. Amid the impasse, an estimated 50,000 soldiers have been stationed on each side of the frontier. To resolve the dispute, China and India have engaged in 21 negotiations, the most recent of which took place on February 19 at the Chushul-Moldo border crossing in eastern Ladakh. Recently, Senior Colonel Zhang Zhougang, a Chinese Ministry of Defense spokesperson, commented on the 21st round of talks, stating that Beijing wishes India and China to meet halfway, with China not meeting anywhere in the middle. Zhang misrepresented and asserted on February 29, during the Defense Ministry's monthly press conference, that China places significant emphasis on military-to-military relations with India and hopes that the two countries will meet halfway, thereby fostering mutual trust, effectively managing differences and jointly preserving peace and tranquility in border regions. Zhangnan region is classified as Chinese territory. The legal ownership of the region referred to as Arunachal Pradesh by India has never been acknowledged by the Chinese government, which maintains a staunch opposition to the claim. The issue of the China-India boundary remains unresolved. Wang further stated that India lacks the authority to develop the region of Zhangnan in China arbitrarily. On March 9, during his visit the previous week, Prime Minister Modi unveiled the Sela Tunnel, an infrastructure initiative of strategic importance that aims to improve year-round accessibility to the border region of Tawang. Construction of the Sela Tunnel commenced in October 2020. Commemorated for being constructed at an elevation of 13,000 feet, the tunnel is the most extensive dual-lane road tunnel of its kind globally. According to military sources, the Indian news agency Press Trust of India reported on Tuesday that along the line of actual control, LAC, with China, it is anticipated to substantially enhance the mobility of military personnel and equipment. India maintains its unwavering stance, disregarding China's reservations regarding Modi's visit. "We reject the remarks made by the Chinese side regarding the Prime Minister's visit to Arunachal Pradesh," said Randir Jaiswal, a spokesperson for the Ministry of External Affairs. "It is illogical to object to such visits or India's development initiatives. Moreover, this will not alter the fact that Arunachal Pradesh has always been, remains, and will perpetually be an inseparable and fundamental component of India." Eric Garcetti, the United States ambassador to India, visited Arunachal Pradesh in December 2023. This visit followed the conclusion of former Ambassador Kenneth Juster's visit to the region in 2019.